Everybody's crumbling. Oh my gosh. What's up guys, Flaming Geek here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first video of this series that I'm hopefully gonna stick to and I'm hopefully gonna keep going with. Yes, let's just pray that I upload frequently after this. This new series is called Witcher Wednesdays. Get it? Witcher Wednesday. I'm a genius. Basically, every Wednesday I am going to be doing some sort of Witcher related content. And I do have some neat stuff planned. It's just a matter of if I can edit it. Yes, editing is very tough for me because I have difficulty staring at a computer for a long time. So to kick off Witcher Wednesday, what better way than to go and watch every single Witcher game cinematic opening and rank it. Everyone loves ranking lists. Everyone likes watching me react to things. So I thought, why not try the two of them? The both. Mix them together. Isn't that right, Geralt? Geralt is like hiding in the room over there, right next to me. He's like, the crazy lady's filming again. Today we are going to be looking at 4 videos. So that would be the cinematic openings for The Witcher 1, 2, and 3. And The Witcher 3 technically has 2 cinematic openings. There's the one when you put in the, when you start the game, that happens right before the menu screen. And then there's the cinematic opening that was released before the game launched. That is technically the opening for the 3rd game. Yes, so there's 4 videos. I was originally going to just stick with 3, the 3 videos that pop up before the main menu, but I decided to include the cinematic cutscene from The Witcher 3. Without further ado, guys, let's get into it. Let's watch the first video, and this is from The Witcher. So the very first Witcher game. This is going to be the longest video. It's 7 minutes. I think it's like 7.5 minutes long. And basically what it is it's CD Projekt Red's adaptation of the short story The Witcher from the book The Last Wish. I don't really think I need to set the stage very much for this because the opening does a very good job at basically explaining what goes on. And it's a good lead-in into the first game, which I am streaming every Saturday and Friday night. Yay! That's Tokyo time. Saturday morning and Friday night, Tokyo time. Yeah. His name was Geralt of Rivia. I love this cinematic opening. So good.
His name was Geralt of Rivia. He was a witcher, a professional monster slayer. An unusual contract to lift the curse that held a monarch's daughter. It was enough to spend the night with the princess.
Dusk till dawn.
If only she were not a deadly beast, a striga. The traitor responsible for the curse became the bait.
The traitor's name is Ostrid, for those of you who are wondering. Silver for monsters. Man, I love that they show the potions taking effect. Into the crypt we go. One thing The Witcher 1 does really well is having this atmosphere to it. If you've never played it, the atmosphere is really, really good. The other games as well, but like Witcher 1 sets the stage very well. Run, you traitor. Witcher 3 Geralt would have died making that jump. Cut to black. Reset. Restart from saving point. Ugh. I think they did a good job envisioning what the Striga looked like. That was one thing that I think the show, in my opinion, the show kind of failed in the Striga. Like, there were moments where, when it was flying around, it felt like you knew it was a puppet. It was really weird. It looked like an overgrown botchling. Like, it didn't have the red hair or any of that. This looks a little weird too, but it's interesting. Yes. So he's ordered, for those of you who know, he's ordered to not kill the Striga. He will be branded a traitor and executed by King Foltest. Hence why Geralt is trying his best to refrain from using his silver sword. Nice. Gotta love those Witcher reflexes. It's interesting. So this is Igni, based on what it looks like, but the way how it's acting like it's Ard almost, like it's pushing the Striga away. I like how calm and collected he is. He's keeping his cool like a Witcher. No sweat, nothing. Just another contract. Let's go! Ready, fight! Damn. Technically the Striga had the upper hand because it had the height, but ooh, how do you like that silver? Ooh. It looks so funny running away. So Ada's tomb. So you must stay there till daylight. Daybreak? Daylight? I don't remember. I don't remember what sign he cast there. There's the princess. And Geralt was put out of commission for a while.
The Witcher succeeded, lifted the curse, gained fame. The world changed with the coming of the Great War, the time of the sword and axe, the time of disdain. Geralt of Rivia disappeared, all but forgotten. But that's another story.
All right, there we go. That's such a good opening. Wow, that intro is so good. It's the longest, but I think it's the best way at introducing Geralt, especially since Geralt in the first game is not very much a character. Geralt's basically an avatar, kind of like the Master Chief in my opinion, in Halo Combat Evolved. He has a story, but to bring Geralt into the game universe, which is technically not canon, it's a continuation of the books. Geralt has no memories. He has no memories in the first game. So the first game and the second game, he's trying to collect those memories. He's trying to remember his identity. And then by the third game, he's the fully realized Witcher White Wolf. He knows who he is. He knows who Ciri and Yennefer and everything. But in the first game, Geralt doesn't know that. And I think it works well with, the game coming out in 2007, it being CD Projekt Red's first big title ship game that they were doing. And I think it fits. And this intro is just perfect. There's so many good instances, and it's great to see someone as a book reader. It's great to see The Witcher short story adapted. And I largely prefer that fight to the TV show fight. There were great moments in the Netflix show Striga fight, but I had big issues with the Striga itself. And Foltest, I don't like Foltest in the Netflix one. Foltest is supposed to be tall and have this presence to him, whereas the Foltest in the Netflix show was this short, portly, fat, not fat, but he was big king, and I didn't get the sense that he was scheming and conniving and overly intelligent and a good leader and someone that everyone for the most part respected, despite his incestuous relationship. That is the first one. Oh my gosh, if I had to rate it, I would give that... Oh, this is going to be tough. I would give that intro a 9 out of 10. Just because, it's iconic, it's great, and I think everyone should go ahead and play The Witcher 1. Or you can come watch me stream it here on YouTube Friday nights here in Japan, Tokyo time, or Saturday morning Tokyo time as well. All right, let's get to the second cinematic opening, and this is from The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm gonna say beforehand, this one's pretty epic. This one is pretty freaking epic. It's amazing to see the difference in technology from 2007 to 2011 when this came out. So this, you've got King Demavend, and the mage there is Radcliffe, I believe. I love it. Just the colors and everything. Whoa. Oh my. What an insidious character that has appeared. So that was Quen. He just did Quen. So clearly a Witcher. Oh jeez. Ooh! Oh my gosh. This is like, I don't know how many times I've watched this opening, but every time it's just amazing. That's the, I forget the name of that bomb. This is the ice bomb though. Wow. Just look at the details. So much attention to detail here. Oh, the music and the body's crumbling. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Fucking Letho gullet. This archer. Folks, this is why when you're playing these types of games, your archers go in the back, never in the front. Keep your foot soldiers in front to protect them. Oh my gosh. The detail of that arrow, too. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Rip Radcliffe. Jeez, those Witcher reflexes, they stood no chance against the Assassin of Kings. Ooh. Ugh, the sound. Not gonna lie, rooting for Letho here. Wow. It's so fast. Like, the other people in the other boat had no time to react whatsoever. Alright, folks. So, we just finished watching The Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings cinematic opening. I love that opening. The music, the visuals, the attention to detail. Letho of Gullet is just so good! So good! Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Like, I'm biased when I say this, but I gotta give that a 10. A 10 out of 10. It's amazing. It catches you right away, and you're like, who is this guy? You notice that he's wearing, like, Witcher's medallion around his neck, if you're looking closely, and it's a bunch of snakes, specifically the viper. And you can tell based on his reflexes, and he does cast the sign of Quen there before he throws the ice bomb. I forget the name of that bomb specifically, but before he throws it, that this guy is definitely a Witcher. And I'm sorry, but King Demavend stood no chance. I don't know why they had their archer in the front and the foot soldiers in the middle protecting Radcliffe. If you're doing strategy games like that, you put your soldiers in the front, your archers in the back, and to protect your mage. But they stood no chance. Like, could you imagine, like, that is slowed down. So in how many seconds that took, I have no idea. But oh my gosh, I just love it. When the music starts playing, like that pause when the archer walks out, and then all of a sudden the music like yes, amazing. I'm giving that 10 out of 10, but I need to rank it on the ranking chart, and I'll do that as soon as we're done all the videos. So we are now halfway through. Let's get to the next one, and this is going to be from The Witcher 3. I'm going to be doing, this is the comic book story cinematic opening. So the first one before you get the main menu screen. I'm just going to say I love this one as well. I'm not going to lie, I know all the words to this one because that's how much I love it. I still can't believe this game came out 3 years ago. see you gathered before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breasts.
Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away.
Men of the North!
You stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods.
Whoever they got the voice actor for this,
you do not
fantastic
kneel
job.
to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres.
Wow.
The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain.
This is so cool. Like,
the offspring of that cataclysm
was the nefarious force called magic.
Yet we did not.
I remember the first time I put in the game and I saw this.
Power and wealth.
Oh my gosh.
And the monsters at our door.
The artwork,
the unholy
the sound design, the music, the voice acting. This is just beautiful.
Did we raise our swords against them?
Oh my gosh.
Or have we laid this burden on others?
Or so-called witches.
Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery. Their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them.
This was a nice detail too, showing like how the people of the court think of them.
Through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds.
That Nilfgaard armor, still better than the Netflix Witcher.
Chastisement for our sins. Let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world.
Yes.
The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The dark raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms?
Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain. That one was hard not to, I don't know, to react to that one's a little difficult because it is all just, it's a monologue. It's all continuous dialogue. What I like about that cinematic opening is it really does set the stage of what the world is. Whereas all the Witcher 1 and 2 cinematic openings, it was very much, first one is about Geralt, the second one is setting the stage for what's happening in that game. Whereas this one is sort of telling you what's happening in the world of the continent right now, right? You see the Black Ones, the Nilfgaardians, they are ravaging through Temeria right now, and the northern kingdoms, they're subjugating them. Meanwhile, it's the time of disdain, which is something you hear frequently in the Witcher books. So it's the time of disdain, but you've also got these Witchers as well, and so it tells you a bit about the history, how the history pertaining to the conjunction of the spheres and how monsters came into our world. Ithalin's prophecy, I believe, what is set to come forward, which is the second conjunction of the spheres, and you get to see the Wild Hunt, which is fantastic. So I love that cinematic opening. I love it. I'd have to give it, in terms of, if I compare it to the other two, in my books, that one is a 10 out of 10 for me personally. I'll explain why it's 10 out of 10, but that's basically because that really set me in the mood when I put the game in the first time into my Xbox, and I was like, oh my gosh, you know. But if I compare it to the other two openings and to the other one for The Witcher 3, I would have to say that one's around an 8. Very different medium. I really liked that they did like the comic book animation and stuff. That was one thing I missed from The Witcher 2, was like the comic book scenes. I really liked that artwork and the sound design and everything and the music. It's very well done. Now we've got one more left. Finally, the last one. This is the official cinematic opening for The Witcher 3. It's Geralt and Vesemir tracking Yennefer. It's basically what happens after The Witcher 2 finishes. Yes, and this sets the stage for The Witcher 3 and the opening. So without further ado, guys, let's watch this last video. Temeria 1272. Oh my gosh. Jeez. He's using his Witcher senses. He's pressing tab on the keyboard. You see like the back part of his skull going, ugh. Yennefer. She's gorgeous. Gorgeous, intelligent, powerful. Love that character. Holy shit. I'm getting goosebumps right now. Imagine if you were caught in those rocks. Oh boy, guys, that was everything. That was everything. It makes me want to reevaluate my scores for all of them, almost. But I'll stick with what I rate the other ones. That one is definitely, I'm going to say 10 out of 10. It really shows, sort of, it's amazing how much the technology has changed if you compare that to the first and even the second Witcher cinematic openings. It's amazing. And I love how you get to see this battle, which is something that you see a lot in the background in Velen. You see the after effects of the battle and, you know, the battlefield being crawling with ghouls, and at nighttime other types of necrophages as well. So it was really nice to have that touch, and we get to see Yennefer finally and we get to see some of her power and how powerful she is. And, you know, we got our boys, Geralt and Father Vesemir there, tracking him down. And Geralt always, I don't know why, it looks like he's either not showered or has had a shower and his hair's still wet, like at the same time. I don't know how to explain it, but in that cinematic, the way how his hair is, I'm like, did you shower or did you not shower? Because he looked dirty, but at the same time, your hair's soaking wet. I don't know. Life on the path is difficult. Next, we are going to go ahead and rank these officially. Hey guys, so we're back. Welcome to tiermaker.com, where I've gone and created a tier maker here. It's called The Witcher Cinematic Openings. Tier maker list, I did not add that. They automatically added on here. So basically we have the 4 screenshots from the 4 trailers that we've got here. And we've got several tiers here. So we've got from the bottom F, E, D, C, B, A, S for super, and then G-O-D for Gaunter O'Dim level of like power and influence. I thought that was the most fitting, okay? I'm just gonna say right off the bat, none of these are going into F tier. I don't think any of these rank that low. So I think we'll start with The Witcher 1, which is this one here. I think The Witcher 1 opening compared to the others is probably an A. Like I said, I think I give this one an 8 out of 10. It's really good. It is dated a little bit, but for 2007, I still think it's very well done, and it's a good adaptation of the short story The Witcher, and it sets the stage for the first game. So if you haven't played the first game, go and play it. Next, we've got Witcher 2. So I love this opening. The music, everything about it is just, it ups the first one for me personally. You know, you got an assassination of King Demoven, and the music that went with it when the ice and everything starts cracking, it's so good. The action, fantastic, perfect. And, you know, having that electric guitar at the end of it as Letho gets away. Yes. So I'm giving that S. It's S tier. I believe I rated that 9 out of 10, or yeah, I think it was 9 out of 10, I believe. That was just amazing. Okay, next we got the Witcher comic book cinematic opening. This one, I think, in comparison to the other ones, is, I love this one, but I think if we're looking at, like, it's so good, guys. I just love the voice acting. I love the visuals. I love the sounds. I love the music. Sorry, it's really late here. I think it sets the stage really well for this universe. So I gotta give it a tier. Alright, and the last one, the Witcher 3 cinematic opening, Geralt tracking Yen. I gotta say, this one, come on, guys. It's GOD level. Come on, like seriously. Do I have to explain myself? Do I? Should Axie you. Axie. I believe it's, I think it's this in The Witcher 2 or something like that. I don't remember. I Axie all of you. Look in my eyes. Yes, that one, I think the music is fantastic. It takes the action from The Witcher 2 cinematic opening and it takes it to the next level. Yes! And, you know, we got Geralt using his Witcher senses there, tracking his beloved Yennefer. And you got Papa Vesemir, who I wish we could have seen more of Vesemir in the games, you know, Eskel and Lambert, but I'm happy with what we got. It's just, yes, this is what I have to say, guys. This is my final ranking. The Witcher 3 official cinematic opening is god level. It is Gaunter Odim level of excellence and power. I would award this level a spoon. You know what I mean. Alright, yeah, so if you guys want to make your own tier list of this version, and I will definitely come back and check it out to see what you guys go ahead and create. You can also come and vote on this as well. Yeah, so I will put this in the link down below so you can go ahead and tier. Alright guys, thank you so very much for watching this video. I know it was a little bit longer, but it was a lot. I am super happy I got to do this. I'm super happy to be playing The Witcher 1 again on live stream. I last beat the game, I think it was November of 2019, and last week getting back into it, it made me so happy. CD Projekt Red, you need to remaster this game, please. Especially now with the Netflix show out, this will be open to a huge market. I know tons of people would come clamoring to play this game again. Do I think Witcher 2 needs to be remastered? Yeah, it's up to you. I think it looks good so far, and I think like certain elements like the combat and the stiffness could be tweaked. And I can't believe next year it's going to be 10 years since that game came out. Like, holy shit, I feel so old. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you do not like my tier ranking list, feel free to go and rank it your own way. Go and make your own ranking for this, and I'll come back and like check it out and stuff. So the link for this is down in the description box down below. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video and for leaving comments down below. I read every single one of your comments, ladies and gentlemen, so thank you very much for taking the time to leave them. And as always, guys, stay healthy, stay safe amidst this pandemic, and as always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, live long and prosper.